Hello and good evening from Angel Valley Farm. There is another evening and another story. As I promised during the previous video that we will have new inhabitants, and we do have two new capybaras. Those are very small capybaras. As per my knowledge, they are a bit more than 4 months old only. They have arrived only yesterday, and they are starting adaptation period here. If you remember that in this place, Bonie, who is a very big capybara, lived here. And yesterday, when little ones arrived, their names is Barbie and Ken. And currently we are learning how to differentiate them, who is Barbie and who is Ken. But it just again will take time for us because they don't look identical. They have some visual differences. But coming back to Bonie, the big capybara. Yesterday one little one arrived and everything was peaceful, everything was nice, and we were very happy thinking that, oh great, we have a very big family here. One big capybara and two small capybaras, and that this big capybara will take care of smaller ones. Unfortunately, we were wrong. That's great that we do have those surveillance cameras, because when we went home yesterday, we just started to look into surveillance cameras, and we observed that, unfortunately, Bonie, she is very territorial capybara, and she is not, and she wasn't planning to share her living place with two small ones. And actually we came back and we separated Bonie from two small, our new inhabitants. And we created a new nice place for Bonie, and today our constructors worked very hard. They developed, let's say, pool for Bonie and very nice living place. We will share with you and we'll show you how this living place looks like. It's just here, only in the opposite side of this building. Then, what new ones were doing, and actually we observed that they have very good instincts, because what we observed into surveillance camera, that Bonie was going towards them and she was giving very strange noises out. And we are able to hear sounds in our surveillance cameras. And we first time heard this noise. It was such a strange noise, and she was going towards both small capybaras, Barbie and Ken. And those capybaras, small ones, were very scared. They jumped into water, into the pool, and they immediately went in the water completely. Water was covering their heads. And then we observed that Bonie is scared of water. And we were very surprised because Bonie didn't go into the water. And we don't know why this situation happened. And we started to look at the Bonie's past, because we don't know what happened with, let's say, what is the Bonie's experience in the past. We don't know how she lived. We don't know how she ate in the past. That's why it can happen. We just are assuming that potentially it is happening with her past experience. Now you see, little ones, they are bathing, they are swimming, they are enjoying life. Of course, they are also doing everything in the water. They are very good eaters. They eat everything. Yesterday, what we observed also in surveillance cameras, they were eating hay all the night. They were eating. Then we prepared specific food for them, and also some vegetables. Because again, I am reminding that we cannot give a lot of those fruits or even vegetables which consists of very high carbohydrate concentrate. That's why we need to be very careful. But overall, they feel good. They actually ate everything what we left. We specifically came 2 times here and added food for them, because it can happen that during the flight, they came here from America. During the flight, maybe they become very hungry, and that's why they were eating a lot. And we were so happy that they are eating so much. Now I will go a bit closer, but again, if we are, I'm reminding that they arrived only yesterday, it means that they are still not accepting us like friends. They are still accepting us like an aliens, like those who are not belonging to their species and their kind. That's why they are not yet accepting us. They are just simply accepting us as human beings who are giving food to them. You will see, I will go a bit closer. I'm not sure if they will jump into the water or pool or not, because they, as I mentioned, they have very high instincts. They immediately, if someone is coming or they feel unsafe, they are jumping into water, because water, it means safe place. I will not go very close, I will go only a bit closer. And we think that one who is currently sleeping is Barbie, because she has interesting nose. And as well as the second one who is like sitting, we think that it is a Ken. We don't know yet. And it might happen maybe in the future that Ken will bring babies to us. We don't know yet, but just it's our first assumption that potentially it is Ken who is sitting and she is the one who is sleeping is Barbie. But again, they are still scared of me. You see, if I will go closer to them, okay, not so much, but still they are scared. I don't want to bother them and I don't want to scare them because they are still very young and small creatures, small babies. But very beautiful, very nice babies, and it seems will be very sweet babies. And let's leave both Barbie and Ken till the next time. We'll go to see what our Bonie is doing and how we prepared place for her where she actually can now live and consider this as only exclusively her territory. And if you will ask me when, because we were initially we thought that we will have a Bonie and Clyde. Currently we think that maybe we need to wait a bit, because we need to wait and then bring Clyde to Bonie. Currently we need to be very careful, but those small creatures feel very well, very great. They are sleeping, they are eating, and they are doing different kind of things in the water, swimming, and as well as different other things. Let's go. Yesterday we just, as I mentioned, we created this specific place for Bonie. Oh, and we brought a bit more hay to her in order she feels comfortable. And she has some damage because, as I mentioned, there was a small fight yesterday, and small ones are very quick, and they slightly damage her nose, but she will recover very soon. We are trying to give her a different variety of necessary food and vegetables in order she feels great. She feels she feels that she has a full stomach, and also bringing a bit more hay in order she feels that we are taking care of her. You see what kind of pool we have developed, and can you imagine this pool was developed within a day because we were forced to take a decision. We were forced to take action, and our constructors immediately they developed this pool in order Bonie can go and swim. But as I mentioned, we are a bit worrying because she is scared of water, and I don't think that it is a normal process for water animals, for such as capybaras. But again, everything comes from past. We don't know what happened in the past, how she lived in the past. We feel quite safe that she's eating a lot. She's not an angry capybara. Yeah, she's with humans. She interacts quite nicely, I would say. She's very peaceful. She's like when you are coming towards her and trying to pet, she's actually allowing this petting process. And we think that again, she also arrived only 2 weeks ago, and it takes a time for her to complete full adaptation cycle. Because really we don't know what happened in the past with her, and maybe even this full adaptation cycle will take a bit more than 3 weeks. And let's go to see what our Patagonian mother salt and pepper are doing. They are also feeling simply amazing. They are running, we are even allowing them to go and to visit Bonie, because they are going into the Bonie's place, and Bonie actually is not feeling angry when Patagonia and Maras are coming. She feels, but maybe because we are observing all this process. We have never left Patagonia and Maras together with Bonie when she is alone. However, when when we are observing process and she's sitting, then Patagonia and Maras just simply are going towards her, or they don't feel bothered, and Capybara, Bonie is simply watching both creatures. Let's go to see what our two small, now if we are comparing with Bonie, of course those are small creatures, Salt and Pepper. They feel amazing with this sandbox, because they, I would say they live and they dig here a lot. And of course, they are using this as a toilet, but this is very interesting because they are not going and not using other places as a toilet. They are using only the sandbox as a toilet. That is for me very interesting, because till today I knew only one animal species who are going into one place and developing toilet only in one place. Those are alpacs. Now I see that Patagonia and Maras, they are doing the same. They are going only into the sandbox and using sandbox as a toilet. Such observation for me was quite interesting. And they, for example, you see, it's Pepper. Pepper feels relaxed, you see. He's just simply, he is not in the pose of, okay, I will jump and run. No, he's sleeping. Her legs are, you see, placed in parallel or in perpendicular of him. You see, he feels relaxed. He's not scared. It means that I can sleep here. I'm not bothered. No one will make harm to me. And Salt, she's always sitting in this corner. Specifically when someone is coming in. I think it's her natural way of saying, go away. I want a peace. And I think that adaptation period with Patagonia and Maras is, I would say, for 70% or 65% completed. It still will take for us a time completely to adapt to each other, but overall adaptation period in our Angel Valley farm with those new inhabitants, exotic inhabitants, it happens smoothly and perfectly. Many thanks for watching us. This was a quite long and quite very interesting story what happened. Next time we will share with you again how our two new capybaras, small capybaras, are progressing, how they are adapting, and how they are accepting their names, Barbie and Ken. And we will show to you also how our Bonie is recovering, how she is also adapting to her new living place. Many thanks. Please watch our video. Please leave a comment, subscribe, and share this video with others, as you are so valuable, our followers. Many thanks, and till the next time, when new interesting story about capybaras will come. Have a great evening. Have a great week ahead. And many thanks. Bye.